Hello, beautiful soul. Would you like to join me today in this video on a little journey into the new earth? The new earth that we are all waiting for. Suddenly it will be here or somehow we'll get there. But I want to invite you today to just join me where we are going to take a nice little stroll into the new earth, in the new earth, through the new earth, and start getting a sense of what it is that's actually here that we are feeling, sensing, longing for. But we're not fully there. Somehow it's always out there. And today we want to make it in here, right now. So if you are in a place right now where you can stop any kind of multitasking. If you're driving or doing something, washing the dishes or whatever, please wait till you can sit down and really join me in this. I think it will give you a really powerful sense of what it is that we are beginning to experience. And we can kind of embodying it more, embellish it more, let ourselves feel it more, just to make it more natural, more available, more tangible. So, when the time is right for you, find a nice place to sit down where you can just leave everything behind. Comfortable chair, whatever it is for you. Close your eyes and just let yourself lean in. Lean in to the inside. And let's all take a nice deep breath. We're going to take a few breaths so you can consciously leave behind whatever it is that your mind wants you to engage in, to think about. We're not going to bring that into the new earth. Just to be very clear that those things, those fears, those worries, those blames and judgments, that does not exist in the new earth. So if you want to enter the new earth, don't bring it because you can't enter with that kind of energy. It's going to be a practice. It's something we need to practice. But so here, as you're sitting, breathing consciously, just do your best to choose to not engage in the intrusion of the mind. Let's take a few deep breaths to let yourself settle into your body, your being or your presence, your belly. So we're taking these nice breaths, allowing ourselves to just sink in, sinking out of the mind and dropping in, following your in-breath all the way down to your belly. And you can feel the expansion in your physical belly as you just let yourself follow the breath and dropping in. And this will help you to let go of the mind more as you really feel your body, your breath, your belly, your being. And now I'm going to ask you the next few breaths to consciously breathe into your chest and your heart. And with each breath, allow your chest to expand and feeling where you find yourself inside. If you would point your finger or your hand towards what you perceive as you, as in, this is who I am. Notice where you would put your hand. So wherever that you put your hand, just breathe in and out there a few conscious times. And you can say, I am here. I am here. And feel what it is in you that tells you, I am here. What is it that makes you place your hand here? So, whatever the sensations are, take a few more breaths into that as you say, I am here. And feel that. I am here. Just staying with the feeling where you feel I am. I am. And from here, I'm going to invite you to just look into the space behind your eyelids where you are looking from. And just, you might notice that there is just space there, maybe just darkness. So from that place where you feel I am here, I am. I'm going to ask you to look from this sensation or this location inside of you and look into this space with your eyes closed. Look into this space of infinity, of maybe you can call it nothing or nothingness. Take a moment and get familiar with looking from I am into a space so vast, so infinite, that you notice the absolute infinity of it. And just take a few calming, relaxing breaths as you are just gazing from I am, your I am presence inside of you. Let yourself gaze into the vastness of this space. Just breathing, just breathing. And now, from this place of I am, we're going to start moving consciously to explore this space. And we're going to notice what it is in our hearts, in your heart. What is it that your I am makes you feel that you long for something, all in the same place where you have put your hand? Now feel, what is it that you deeply long for? When you just pay attention to this space. Maybe peace. If you feel a longing of peace, you're feeling your I am, your I am presence. So allow yourself to feel that longing for peace or whatever it is for you. Breathe into that. Feel it. And then on your out breath, breathe that peace into this space. You might imagine, if you want to, that every time you breathe into this longing for peace, for love, when you feel that longing, and breathe into it on your out breath. Let it radiate out into the space. Let it fill the space. It's like you are now a clean vessel, a clean opening for this feeling of longing for peace, love, whatever it is for you. You're just allowing it into this dimension. And you let the peace, the love, the joy, the fulfillment of your needs, if you're longing to be able to just relax because your needs are met. Feel that relief when the longing is complete in you, and breathe that out. You are beginning to fill the space of infinity, endless possibilities. By you feeling it inside and breathing it consciously to fill this space right in front of you, around you. So in a way, we can say that you are making yourself available to bring in the new earth, which has been hidden behind the scenes, waiting for your sense of I am, to let it pour out for you and everybody else. Just imagine yourself as this, maybe this little aperture between the seen and the unseen, where you tune into the unseen of the longing, of what you long for. And then your breath, you consciously open your aperture and let it breathe out this beauty that you long for. You're filling the space consciously, lovingly, peacefully. And now I'm going to invite you to start walking into this creation that you are breathing out into this dimension. So imagine that you're getting up from your chair. You may want to put on your shoes and just start walking in this energy of peace and love that you basically breathe out and create. Every breath, more peace, more love. And you might imagine that you're walking on this path, maybe out in nature. And every out breath that's coming consciously from your feeling of I am, maybe right around your heart area. Every out breath, more peace, filling the space that most people normally fill with all the things in their mind. But you are filling it with the longing in your heart. And you're creating a whole new experience. Now, as you walk on this path, breathing out peace, confidence, maybe even conviction that you are creating your own reality with every conscious breath. What does that feel like to be so connected with I am and realizing that your I am presence creates a whole new reality than what you have been used to and become familiar with? Now we're going to make this familiar, that this will be our default to come back to every time you remind yourself, I am, and feel the qualities of I am, which is exactly what you long for more than anything. Keep breathing that out as you walk in this new earth, which you are creating, breath by breath, coming from I am. We're doing this together right now. It's not all up to you. We do this together. And on your walk in nature right now, you start noticing other people. And as they come closer and you're passing each other, you will notice a very peaceful, kind smile from everybody who moves past you. Just notice these wonderful smiles as people walk by you. You breathe in their smiles and their kindness. You feel their presence, and your out breath connects with their presence. You meet each other, and you might start noticing as you walk, as this new frequency, I am, things start looking very different. Look at the trees and notice that there is kind of a spark, a luminous energy. Something is beginning to light up all around you. There's kind of a coherence happening, a recognition that we all are connected to our I am presence. And when we are, and consciously let that ooze out into this what seems outer experience. We feel it, and everything that comes into your presence feels that, and it shows up as smiles, as connections, as a field of radiance where there is no blame or unkindness, because that was something from the old paradigm. And as you breathe from here out, that does not exist here. Take a few gentle breaths again from I am. And let yourself either imagine or become aware of the sweetness that is coming back to you. You are bringing this sweetness from your I am presence into your reality. This is how important we all are to bringing in what we call the new earth in and as and through I am. I am creating my own reality. From the heart, from the portal in your chest, where you consciously become the aperture for this energy to move into this experience. This is how we take a walk into the new earth, by going inside and connect with the new earth as I am. And then allowing that to shine forth, go before us, bring that light, bring that peace by letting it go before us and creating that path that can widen and extend by every breath we exhale consciously from our I am felt sense presence in our heart. Dear one, you already are the new earth. Your I am felt sense presence is the new earth. And that's why if you want to bring in the new earth, live in the new earth, this is how you, I was going to say do that. This is how you be that and become that by making yourself an open outlet, a willing birth of this I am presence energy. The feeling, the longing of peace, joy, relief. These feelings help you open the portal, the aperture, and you just allow it to come through. And the more you stay in that, the more you walk that, the more you interact that way, others will start becoming that because I am in you, in each of us, I am creating that as my reality. Let's take another couple of deep breaths. And keep coming back to that place inside where you put your hand when you say, I'm here. I'm here. I am. Feel that and go back to that many, many times a day. Before you get out of bed, make sure you feel that so that when your feet land on the floor, you stand up and you know, I am. And from I am, that's where you create your day. I am peace. I am fulfilled. I am receiving and having all my needs met. All coming from I am. Let's take one more breath. And as you get up from this meditation, just know what is the first step that you want to take consciously from I am. When you get up from your chair after this meditation, before you take your next step, feel I am, and then feel the experience that you want to have. So now let's open our eyes again if they have been closed. You can also stay here longer if you want to. And if this resonates with you, I would invite you to come back and listen to it more often so that eventually it will become more second nature. Like when you go for a walk in the park, in the woods, you remember, oh yeah, I'm gonna connect with I am and breathe out what I am is for me. The feeling you long for, that is your I am presence. Not the longing, but what you long for because you have been disconnected from it. And now you want to come back and be peaceful, loving, loved, love. These are the qualities of I am. This is who you are. And now you can connect with that and start making that your reality, because I am creates everything. Do it consciously. My friends, it's been lovely to spend this time with you and connect and bringing more of our I am presence into this dimension that we start experiencing as the new earth. Blessed be.